or how to wrap a label accurately around a box modeled bottle. So this is what we're going to do. So we've got our Maker's Mark bottle. So you need two things. You need one, a label. So it's a Photoshop file, that's your label. And two, you need a selection on your bottle that you're going to apply the label to. Let's look at a couple images. So here's a screenshot of Maker's Mark bottle. As you can see, the label does not wrap around all the way, front side, and then a little bit, maybe 80% of the sides. So we're going, and it's got this cut edge. So first thing I did is create a label. So I went into Photoshop, worked out my label. I used a square format. That's a pretty standard thing to do, so you should think about doing that anytime you're making labels. It'll make your life easier, especially if you move from Cinema to other packages that require square format labels. So the top layer is the actual image itself. So I've got the color extending all the way to the edges. And then the bottom layer is the alpha channel. So this is the selection itself. And if we zoom in here, you can see I did just a really rough job to illustrate the point. To do this really well, you should spend time really making a nice edge. So save that file in our text folder and our file folder for the job or for the project. Go back to Cinema. Now the first thing I want to do in Cinema is to make a selection of our bottle to apply this label to. I don't want to apply the label to the entire thing, only a certain portion of it. And that will help with double imaging and things like that. So let's say that the positive or negative z direction right here is going to be the face of our label. So we've got x positive this way, y positive this way, and we'll do z negative as the face label. Okay, so I'm going to look at my bottle. I'm going to turn off HyperNerbs right now. And I'm going to select, actually just to make this clear, I'm going to delete the glass texture that we've currently got on the bottle so you can see what's really going on. So here's my bottle. Texture's going, the front of the label is going to go right here. I'm going to use the live selection tools. I'm going to be in my polygon selection mode, and I want the label to basically be from here down. I'm going to select every face on what will be the bottle's right side, every face on what will be the bottle's front side, and now I'll rotate around a little, and this will be the bottle's left side. So just double check that I've made all the selections, everything's selected. Bottom's not, the back is not, the rest of the bottle is not selected. And now I want to save that selection. So I'll go to Select, Set Selection. I'll call that Label. And now that saves it, and it produces this texture, this selection tag on my bottle. So what does that do? We'll go ahead and go back to our model mode tool. Click off of this. I'm going to make a new material here and apply the label to that eventually. But at the start, we're going to just have call this label. And just to illustrate the point that this is only applied to a certain portion of the bottle, not the entire thing, I'm going to go ahead and drag this on the bottle right now. And in the label selection section of the texture tag, I'm going to drag this polygon selection in. So you can see that it has indeed applied this material only to this section of polygons. So it's on both sides, not the back, not the bottom. If I hit Q, turn on HyperNerbs, you can see what that's doing in that sort of view. So when we come back to the next video, I will show you how to create the label and apply that.